Alright, guys. I'm not doing this for anyone else, I'm just doing this for me so I can express my emotions, express my thoughts. It's been interesting the last month, I would say. I've been very, fucking just anxious, depressed, angry, just a whole lot of negativity, a whole lot of karma coming back up at me, like. And yeah. So the the main thing that's been going on in my life, in my head, is I've been having some physical health issues, and I don't know what it is. But I've been having a fucking range of weird symptoms, and basically, it's made me anxious. I've been like, fuck, what are these fucking symptoms? Like, what's happening in my body? Why is it happening? And the fucking annoying part of it is that I'm also fucking anxious to go to the doctor. I've been to the doctor a few times. I've had tests done. It's all come back fine. But I still get this feeling that, like, shit is still happening in my body. And I go like, oh, I should go back to the doctor again. But it's just like, oh, fuck. What's the point? And just like, I'm anxious about the pains, but I'm also anxious about going to the doctor. So I just don't do anything about it. And then, like, this has been going on for so long, it's just fucking been an accumulation in my head. Where I've just gone, fuck, man, I've got to do something because it's really fucking dictating my life at this point. Like, I feel like I can't fucking do anything because of it. And I don't know if it is because of it or if anxiety is because of it. They're very fucking interconnected, I know this. And I don't know if anxiety has caused these symptoms or these symptoms have caused anxiety. What I do know is that that's both true, but to what degree, what balance is it? And, Anyway, I'm gonna go to the doctor. I'm gonna fucking go because I need to. I don't know what else I can do. It's like the necessary step to take. It's the obvious next step to take, and I've just been missing it for so long, trying to avoid it, trying to sweep it under the rug. But ultimately, it comes down to what it comes down to is my inability to open up, to be honest, and to express love. It's my inability to do those things. If I was honest, if I was open, I would be able to express what I'm feeling to the people around me, because I fucking suppress that as well, because I don't. The feeling of, like, if I tell them about these symptoms I have and, like, my anxiety towards going to the doctors, it's just like, they'll just say, just go to the doctors, just fucking, like, it's what you need to do. And then I'll just, like, beat myself up more because it's just like, I know it's what I need to do, but I fucking can't do it. It's fucking hard. So I get that fucking sense. But, yeah, like, it really comes down to the inability to open up and just be honest to people. Because if I had these things, if I had honesty and if I was able to open up, I would just go to the doctor and I wouldn't fucking be anxious about it. I mean, I might be a bit nervous, but I know in my heart that it would be the best thing to do, and I do know that. But it's just like this sense of anxiety fucking overtakes me, fucking overpowers everything, you know? This is what it feels like. It's fucking crippling. It's like top Trump. It's like fucking trumps all fucking things. It's like, I don't know. But I had I had an experience yesterday where, I mean, some shit went down in my head, which I won't get into, but it allowed me to open up a bit and be honest, because I was in presence of love. You know what I mean? Like, my inability to open up to people and be honest is caused by a lack of self-love. I don't love myself enough to tell people how I truly feel. I think it's bad that I feel this way. I feel guilty or shameful that I feel this way. I don't know. It's fucking fucked up. But anyway, like, after this experience, like I got high, and I've been trying to cut down on my weed because that definitely is can definitely fucking contribute to my anxiety, because it can be an addiction and I can keep using it. So I'm trying to limit it down to once a week. And this is the first time I had it since a week yesterday. And yeah, it's so much fucking better when you don't smoke consistently, consecutively. Like, if you have it once a week or once a month or whatever, you know, like, but like days in a row, it doesn't really help. It depends what you do, but I mean, for the most part, it doesn't help. People who smoke daily surely have some sort of thing they're escaping. They're escaping reality, you know? And it is good to have different, it's good to dive into different conscious, like different perceptions, I guess, you know, by taking mind-altering drugs. It's good to have that because you gain more perspectives of things. So I think it is good, you know, it's a spiritual experience. But if you abuse it, then it's gonna fucking abuse you. So anyway, this is what I've been trying to do. I'm gonna try and have weed once a week. And then I may cut down on it. But I think once a week is probably prime for me. But anyway, I had a joint and I went for a walk and I came back. And I hung out with my parents. And I think they had a smoke as well. And I was just in that sort of like state where I was just like, what have I got to lose now, you know? Like, what have I got to lose? I sort of, you know, a part of me surrendered to love. And like, what is love? Like, spirituality fucking talks about it all the time. Like, love is like the highest fucking vibrational fucking whatever. But what I realize is it's sort of like, it's a state of wholeness. It's a state of realizing you're perfect as you are. And this is something I fucking have forgotten. And it's so fuck, like, I hate to lose that realization. Because I know deep down in my heart, I know at the deepest level that I'm whole. I don't need anything. I don't need to improve anything. I'm perfect as I am. I'm loved as I am. And even if I change, I'll still be perfect and loved and whole. There's nothing that I need to improve. Like, and being in a state of wholeness does not mean you don't do anything. It doesn't mean you just fucking sit there and do nothing. It means you do things because what else are you going to do? It means you do them because you want to do them. But when I'm in a state of like, when I don't love myself enough, and when I don't feel whole, and I'm constantly looking for places, constantly looking out there, like, how can I improve myself? What can I fucking do? Then what happens is I'm just all focusing on what's lacking in my life. I'm just focusing on what I don't have. And what that is doing is it's just reinforcing that idea. And it's a constant spiral downward. You know? You think of something that you don't have, and then you go, fuck, I don't have that. And then you start feeling shit, and then, you know, it's just... There's just two ways of thinking. Either you focus on what you don't have, or you focus on what you do have. You focus on what you love, rather than you focus on what you fear. And I think a lot of people, like me, thinks that, well, if I focus on the things that I fear, if I focus on the things that I fear, then if I focus on things that I fear, I don't even know what I was going to say. But what you could see right then is I was blushing there. I was in a state of fear right then. Because the soccer ball came down and I was like, oh fuck, that means there's people. Then kids came and I was like, oh fuck. And then the parents came and I was like, oh fuck. There's this whole fucking, you know? And you can see what that fucking does to me. I'm full of fucking fear when people are around, because I guess it's like I don't love myself enough, so it's like I feel sort of ashamed or something. It's like, oh, what am I doing? I'm just like, just diving into all this fucking fear. I don't know. I can't remember where I was going with this, but when you focus on fear, yeah, you think by focusing on fear that you're gonna be able to figure it out in your head, like, oh, this is the thing that I fear. What can I do to change myself so I don't fear that thing? Let's see. Let me fucking interrogate myself. Why I fear this thing? What can I do to stop fearing this thing? This is like my method. Like, how Like, these are the fears that I have. How can I improve these fears? How can I get better at that? But I don't fucking think you can. This is the fucked up thing, is that you can't fix what you fear by focusing on fear anyway. You have to focus on love, on what you love. You may have these shadow aspects of yourself that does make you fear, but to constantly keep focusing on that is just going to cause more and more and more fear, more and more focus on the shadow. And I don't know if you can fucking integrate the shadow. I don't know if it's possible to do that, because it's like, it's so rooted into our childhood. The way that we are, our fears and such are so rooted into our childhood that I don't know if it can be really fully undone, because it's made us who we are today. And I'm sure there are some aspects of it, but like, fully, can you fucking fully integrate the shadow? I don't think so. And like, I don't fucking even remember my childhood, you know? It's like, of course I remember bits and pieces, but it's like, I don't remember sort of what I was feeling, what I was feeling as a child. And I don't know why I felt those things, you know? I don't know what the catalyst was for anxiety, or shyness in my childhood or whatever. And a lot of it probably is like suppressed memory as well, because it's like, I don't want to be dealing with that, so I gotta just forget about it. It's just like a survival mechanism, like, forget about it. So focusing on what you fear, I think, can sometimes just be pointless, because it's you can't fix it. Like, it just may be always there. It makes you who you are. And the only thing that you can do to sort of face your fears is to focus on love. Focus on what you're grateful for. Focus on what you love about yourself, and what you love about reality, and what you love about other people, rather than focusing on your fears and what you don't like. And this is so fucking easier said than done, because the majority of my life these days, I am in a state of fear. I feel like there are only two states of living, and it's fear or love. Some people would say it's hate or love, but I think hate just stems from fear. I think if you didn't, I don't know, but yeah, it's just when you, because I've had glimpses where it's been like, oh, I do feel so fucking whole right now. I'm perfect just the way I am. Nothing needs to change. This is fine. And with that state of mind, then I can fucking change whatever I fucking want. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, well, I'm always going to be perfect. No matter what I have, where I am, I'm always going to be whole. I'm always going to be perfect. And so I do have desires. I want to make films. I want to make music. I want to make friends. You know? I want to do these things. And I can only do those things in a state of love. What I'm constantly fearing and going, what is it that makes me not be able to make friends? What is it that makes me not be able to make films and music? What is stopping me from that? I'm constantly diving in that direction. Fear, 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 fear. Like, I don't think I can fucking solve it. I gotta fucking focus on what I love, and what I'm good at, and what. It's really fucking hard. I fucking gained this mindset, and I don't understand it. When I'm in a state of love, when I'm in a state of wholeness, it just, everything in life seems so fucking easy. It's like, fuck man, this is easy as. What is there to worry about? Literally nothing. There's fucking nothing to worry about. It's so fuck. When you're in that state, it's like, Jesus Christ. I don't know. But you see, the majority of my fucking life is spent in these states of fear. And I don't know how to surrender to wholeness and love. I don't know how to remember my perfection. I don't know how to remember my wholeness. Because I know that I am whole right now. I am fucking whole and complete. I know that on a fucking intellectual and conceptual level. But I don't feel it right now. Do you know what I mean? I know that wholeness is a lot fucking more truer than this fear that's like, I'm not good enough, or something needs to change, or I wish I could do this thing, I wish I could make friends or whatever. It's just a completely like switch. It's like a channel, like, and I find it hard to switch channels. Because really, I think what it comes down to when you switch channels is you just fucking let go, you surrender. You're in this channel of fear and like hate about yourself. You're like, oh, I fucking really need to fucking improve myself. But when you sort of let it go, just when you sort of like give up, it's like, oh fuck man, I just fucking give up trying to improve myself. Like it's just causing me harm. Like, I give up. And then your mind's sort of quiet, and you're not focusing on you. You're giving your full, undivided attention to whatever's happening around you. You're taking in all the information someone's telling you. Your whole attention is on whatever you're at. You're fucking fully in the present moment. And then the fucking paradoxical thing is that you're so engaged and you're so loving and you're having so much fun, and you can really sense the energy off. If you're talking to someone, you can really sense the energy off them, and you're just having this fun, loving time, and like you're not using a whole lot of energy. It's just coming natural and intuitively. And the fucking paradoxical thing is that that's what you're striving towards when thinking about this shit. Like, oh, I need to really improve my fucking social skills. I need to express my love to people. How do I fucking do that? But when you let go of all that shit, then that's when you can do it. That's the fucking ironic thing. It's the fucking biggest trap. It's the biggest trap, trying to think that you can solve it by thinking, because you can't. You have to let go of your thinking, and then it happens. But it's just such a fucking addiction to me now. Like, I've got to improve, and I've got to be perfect. I've got to do all this shit to be perfect. And what I don't realize is I'm perfect already. I don't know. People are coming back over, and I am in a state of fear. I can't fucking deny it. I can't just switch channels to fucking love. But yeah, this is what I'm going through anyway. So, thanks for watching.